we were scoring some points, but defensively we were not doing a good job. And Young got off to a great start. Second half, we came and talked about it at halftime, and said, we've got to bear down. We've got to do some things to disrupt them and get the ball out of Young's hands. And I thought, the second half was a good example of how we need to play. We need to play with a lot of intensity, a lot of togetherness, a lot of collective fight, and we did, and we gave ourselves a chance. And so, disappointing to lose, but the second half is how we want to play. Yeah, I just said that. The response is great, but you never want to be in a situation where you're responding. You want to be the initiator, not the reactor. And so, but at halftime, we got together and decided that the second half was going to be different. And down 18, and I think we got it to 2 once or twice. We gave ourselves a real chance. Yeah, he played a lot of minutes, more than I would have liked, but he really wanted to be in there. He wanted to be in there the entire time that Young was in there. And our third quarter was good. Our fourth quarter was better, and Ty had a lot to do with it. He was a big factor defensively, and offensively. He got the ball in the basket. He got the ball to the right people. And he made plays. So, a lot of good things. And this is a difficult situation coming in here and losing an hour on the time zone, losing an hour on the daylight savings. Really, a bit of a raw deal. But, there were no excuses the way our guys played in the second half. Guy's a great player, and he got comfortable. And, he was comfortable, and their entire team was comfortable. And so we had to change that, and we did. And, we get another shot at these guys coming up at home, and so we're going to have to do some things better, and we'll be ready. Yeah, our entire roster has remained ready. We got two-way guys out there running around, playing their hearts out and doing a lot of good things. And so, I've been proud of those guys all year. Just what they stand for, what they represent. As representatives of our franchise. And both Dwayne and Terry have really done themselves proud with the way they've stayed ready.
Pat, go ahead. Rick, you've had Tyrese Haliburton for about a month now, and he's had pretty consistent high level of play. What does that say to you about his ability to do that as a 22-year-old and what it perhaps could mean for the future?
Well, he's a great young player, and he's getting better all the time. I see a lot of areas week to week where he continues to get better this year. Getting downhill to the basket. His three-point shooting has been there. His three-point shooting has been good. His understanding of, who needs a touch when. This is one characteristic that that all great point guards have. Mark Jackson, when we coached him, when Larry Bird was the head coach, he had a great feel for it. I'd coached Chauncey Billups. He was great. Doncic always had a great feel for it. Jason Kidd. These elite level point guards understand that it's about so many things as the game goes on, and you've got to be a connector. You've got to connect your teammates. You got to keep them involved. And Tyrese has a great natural. He has a great natural understanding of that. Um, and he does it very well, and he'll continue to do it better and better.
Yeah, definitely defense, man. We were definitely more together defensively, rotating better, moving better, and honestly, taking the ball out of Trey's hands. He was the head of the snake, shooting from where he was and getting downhill and getting everyone else involved, and just making him make other decisions, making the guys make other decisions. Um, Coach LP and Coach Rick drew a great game plan defensively in the second half for us. Yeah. I mean, anytime you have a number like that with turnovers, man, it hurts you for sure. So that's something that we got to get better on. Something that we got to keep learning each other, where we got to be, and how we got to move together. Um, but I feel like we're making those passes, because everyone's really unselfish. Everyone wants to make the right play. So it's just learning each other a little bit more and moving forward. Yeah, for sure. I mean, defensively, he's the one that we counted on to pick him up full court and really get the ball out of his hands. And then we all rotating on the defensive end, but offensively, man, he really took over, really took that challenge, like you said, and did a great job of getting us back into the game, not only scoring but really finding everyone else, and getting everyone else going. And I feel like he was doing it the right way. Wasn't really hunting shots, but just taking the right shots, making smart plays, and really just being himself.
Back, right? Oshae down 19 points there late in the second quarter, down to 8 guys on back-to-back. I mean, what does it take to you to be able to, as a team, have the intensity that was necessary to get back in the game, give yourself a chance to live?
Shows how hard everyone wants to win, how hard everyone was playing. Like you said, back to back 8 guys. We could have easily said that and just rolled over, but everyone really wanted to come in here and just play their best. Um, Big shout out to Terry. He came in and did what he had to do after not playing a couple games. But that just shows everyone really had that mindset that we wanted to go out there and just do our best today.
Scott, as you have a few, first of all, what does this remind you of anything in terms of limited player availability, like AAU or something, where you get big minutes and just go out there and perform?
Yeah, I mean we had that joke coming into layup lines. Running out there with 8 people just looks crazy when they got a full roster on the other end. Um, but yeah, definitely did feel weird going out there, but I feel like we did a great job, kind of, playing together and doing what we had to do.
What was halftime like after they hung 77 points on you, especially Trey? What was kind of discussed? Did anyone in particular maybe step up?
Coach came in and didn't really yell at us. It wasn't really one of those type of talks. It was more of a, kind of telling us that we got to be better, we got to be stronger, we got to have more pride going into the game. And once you big pride into it, then everyone wants to really step up. And it was that kind of talk, that kind of motivation that really got us going, knowing that we can't just allow them to do whatever they wanted. So that's why we had that game plan to really change and make them make different decisions offensively, and it was working out for us. We just got to make better decisions down the stretch and be a little bit more closer, a little tighter, and just try to win.
I think just our energy and obviously just our defensive concepts with Trey, picking him up full court, denying him, getting the ball back. So I think that really changed things, make other guys make plays, and that was a good recipe for us tonight. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to be on the floor with at the same time as him, and take that challenge. Obviously, he had a really good first half, so my job in the second half was try to make it tougher for him. But we, kudos to my teammates, coming in, doubling him, getting the ball in his hands, and my job was just chase him around, deny. So I thought guys did a really good job scrambling and kind of just adjusting on the fly. Yeah. I think that's the thing is I gotta be more aggressive and figure out that balance like we've talked about, and sometimes I'm just trying to make the right play. And sometimes I gotta look for myself first and get myself going, because that's gonna open everything up for everybody else. So I definitely got to be more aggressive as time goes forward. And I think that I obviously have the keys to be as aggressive as I want to, and take. Rick gives me a lot of freedom to take any shot I really want to. So just doing a better job. And in the second half, I knew I had to be a lot better, because the first half was really bad. So just was trying to be as aggressive as I could. I wouldn't even say it's this game. It's kind of, since I've gotten here, I've kind of had to change my mindset. I'm being looked at. I'm higher on other teams' scouting reports. I'm being looked at to do more for us offensively than I was asked to do in Sacramento, in terms of scoring the ball and also getting guys involved and running the offense. I'm kind of adjusting to being a full lead guard in this league since I've gotten here. So it's there's been ups and downs since I've gotten here. I've had games with high turnover numbers. I don't know how many I had tonight. Felt like 4 or 5. But that's just kind of learning from it. Learning from my mistakes, and how I can best adjust to this and be the best point guard I can be, not only this year and these last couple games of the season, but moving forward as well.
Tyrese, kind of along those lines, you've now been with the Pacers a little bit over a month, and you said you've had some ups and downs, but really a fairly high, consistent level of play from you. What's been the key, I guess, in all of the change that you've endured to being able to play at a consistent high level?
Man, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just going out there and playing basketball. I love this game. I feel like I can do it at a high level, so I get a lot of freedom here. And at the end of the day, it's just hooping, and I've been doing that my whole life. So I think that I've just, been relaxed and just playing basketball as best I can. And I think that's a testament to the people around me who have made this adjustment very easy, not only from our players and our coaches, but the support staff of the Pacers and my family and friends and family who have came and visited me and made me feel like I'm at home right away. So I think that's helped.
Yeah, with just about a dozen games left, where do you feel like, I mean, a lot of guys getting a lot of opportunity, where do you think guys stand to benefit the most here to finish up the season?
I think just taking advantage of their opportunities. There's games where obviously guys are hurt, banged up. We had a night with 8 guys, but I think guys just got to take advantage of their opportunities. Dwayne, TT, Shea, but just top down. Everybody's got to take advantage of the opportunities they're given and prove themselves and just go out here and play as hard as they can. So that's been the biggest thing for us young guys is sometimes we're on the floor and the oldest dude on the court's like 23. So that's just how it is, and we gotta but we like that. We love that challenge, and man, we all wanted to be in the NBA since we were kids. So if you told us as little kids that we'd be in the NBA and get this opportunity, we'd be geeked. We'd be super excited. So everybody just gotta take advantage of the opportunity moving forward and just be the best that they can be.